1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's good. Okay, I think I'm actually on, so that's great. So, there we go. Great. Right. I've had a lot of collecting. I feel like I finished most of the main game at part 9, right? But, there's just 3 things before the end of humanity. I mean, before the end of this playthrough. And finishing a SoM playthrough feels like the end of humanity sometimes. Always feel a little bit sad. Right, I was just gonna get this out of the way first. I need to get finish getting the axe up, and then the javelin, and then there's one more thing I want to try, which I assume is still going to work in this mod. I don't think Tomm would have patched it. So I got to do this for, I don't know, maybe this will take 15, maybe a whole lot less, maybe a little bit more. I can hear the birds outside today. It's actually really nice. Part of me's like, what are you doing inside? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think with streaming, I don't know how big of a thing I'll make it. I've really enjoyed playing through this and helping in a small way to give SoM Plus a bit more attention. I've really enjoyed that. But there's going to be, there's going to be plenty more SoM players who have never heard of it. So that, that's a good reason to play it again sometime. Plus, there's also Climate Crisis from Tomm that I do want to check out at some point as well. But I might do some smaller things before I jump into another playthrough, I think. And like my heart with my YouTube channel is still really with my Abyss playthrough too, right? So I want to keep going on that, regardless of how many years it's going to take. I kind of don't know if I will actually end up finishing that one. I'd like to, but it's the difficulty settings I set were just way harder than I didn't really know just what I was getting myself in for. Both in terms of the difficulty and the amount of collecting I need to do, and just the fact that all the editing, yeah, hours and hours and hours. And there's plenty of things to do in life, and you just have to sort of work out what's your priority, because you can't do everything. Yeah, what are you gonna focus on? Yeah, I did have a bit of sugar before starting, so hopefully that means I'm more talkative. Hopefully. But just want to get up this, they can get up the javelin. Great, so that didn't take too long. Last one. This will take a little bit longer. Well, what's that read? Top javelin, effective against dragons. Raises agility and base stats. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, what Tomm's done with the level 9 and level 10 weapons is great. So I said 15 minutes. How long's it been? 5. Okay. Five minutes. It's been 5. 5. My game audio sounds a little bit loud. Can't tell. Oh. There we go. I was having a chat with, oh, there's like rocks there. Wonder if I've ever noticed that before. I was having a chat with Wordo 64 Gaming in the previous video about the bow. And he said that the bow was his least favourite weapon. And I've been thinking about that a bit. It's probably not the most fun weapon to use because, you know, with the boomerang you can line enemies up and hit them all at once. And I think the bow's the only weapon that you can only hit. Well, the bow and the javelin, like you can't hit multiple enemies from just a normal 100% hit. It's very nice of him to come and watch all my videos and comment though. I do have fond memories of playing through the game with him and his other half. Other half is such a weird expression, right? Oh no, they say you better half. Though with Wordo, I'm not sure. That could be taken as an insult. And probably already is, or will be, but it's hard when you're just so darn good to actually have a better half. Right, what am I talking about? Right. Well, moving on to the piano in this tune. This track's quite nice, really. That sort of piano before the loop. I shouldn't check because checking makes it take longer. 75. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. I think I was doing this in my last playthrough, right? 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. Is that getting annoying yet? No one's complaining because there's no one watching. 88. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. Is that annoying? 93. Is it annoying? 94. And 5. 96. We have to do a 97. I counted that right. Yep. Now, I don't know for sure, but the way the game's programmed and what that was 3 points from 2 enemies. What the heck? I still don't really know how the like weapon experience levels work then. But anyway. So what Tomm actually points out, due to a NPC now in the ancient temple, a new NPC, that your effective attack damage against the mana beast with the mana sword depends on your weapon levels of all 8 weapons. I don't actually know whether it's just the weapon level or whether if I had all the weapons on 899, whether it would do more or not. But I'm going to assume not, and I'm just going to go with that. So that's one of the 2 things I wanted to do before we headed to the Mana Fortress. I've still got my Sony TV remote here, even though that TV no longer exists. Don't ask me how I broke my TV. It's a sad story. Do I need to stay? Look, I'll stimulate the economy. It's fun. Just looking out at my, well, I don't have a very big backyard. I wouldn't really call it much of a backyard. It's like a courtyard thingy size. But it does need a good raking. And raking probably has a lot of different definitions. Like I'm sure if I went to Urban Dictionary and put in raking, it would come up with something sexual. Pretty much the same with anything you actually put in on Urban Dictionary. It means sex or something sexual. But I mean actually like raking and sweeping up leaves and things. And there's some, I don't know, it looks like a bottle brush or something. I don't know, I'm not very good with like fauna. It's like a purple seed looking thing fallen from that tree. What am I doing? Talking about trees. Oh yeah. Okay, so I actually need to pause for a second. And pause for a second, I might do another audio check. Audio sounds fine. Good. Alright. I'm at retropixel.net because I don't really remember the steps for this. Oh, actually, I wanted to do something just in case something breaks badly, you know. Just save state in case I... What the heck? Oh, sorry, yeah, I knew they'd come back, right? Just in case me doing this breaks something massive. Okay, so basically I've got the level 10 weapon of I've got all the weapons to level 10 except for the sword. Now in the original game you could do a glitch at the Crystal Forest, which would end up resulting in you getting the 9th sword orb. And I figure if I can try that, I might be able to get the sword orb, like, glitch it in. And I don't want to complete the game with that glitch sword, but I did want to actually see the description. I did want to see the description and see what he wrote. So I'm gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, I'll just move on. Where is it though? Oh, well, it shouldn't be hard to find the... Yeah, that's the... Is there a... I don't even remember. You can't land at the... Yeah. I don't... It's been many years since I've done this. Not far from the Ice Palace is a small circular island. Okay, that must be this one. Will this land me next to Nico? Yep, okay. Cool. Talk to Nico and save the game. This save state should mean YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What the heck is going on? Okay, viewers will experience buffering. Well, I'm sure it's not the first time. Let me check my settings. Okay. Has my internet stuffed itself? No one's there to actually tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems alright. Look, I'm just going to keep on going, and if it doesn't come out, then well. I just have to ignore it. Okay. Oh, why did I... Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Save the game. Start select L, enter. I've had like 30 plus streams. I've never seen that. I wonder who found this originally. But it seems okay in the preview. Interesting. It's alright. We'll just have to go with it. Right. I'm really hoping that message isn't going to mean this whole video is forfeit. That'd be a disappointing end. Right. Can't stop freaking out about that message. So, I don't know who found this originally, who knows. Someone clever must have found that pressing start select L and R didn't actually clear all the game's memory. All the console memory. And because of that, there are some variables that just don't get actually reset. So you can do this trick. So all right. Let's see. The music of my childhood. Wow, you just dodged that attack. The show must go on. Right, let's see. Let us see. Okay. Right. Sorry if you're like trying to watch this for the first time. I think I may have been a bit slower during part 1. How could you have pulled out the mana sword? Well, you see, you can blame my father, blame my dead father. Oh, you just had massive spoilers. What are you doing? Game-breaking spoilers. Oh. Right. What's it say here? It's been a long time since I've tried this. Do not move after the battle started. Do not move. Press LR, select and start again. Okay. That must be it. Do not move. Right. Restart. Now load the game. Okay. Let's see. That's amazing. It's still mind-boggling. Oh, I can actually analyze him here. There you go. You can analyze the Mantis Ant. $150 health. Wow. Right. Amazing. I remember talking to a friend about this, and he thought that this must have been programmed in by the developers, but I'd say there's no way that's possible. Huh. Wow. Amazing. He actually thought of this. That. That's amazing. Oh, are you kidding? Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's amazing. He actually knew people would try that. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm in awe of this mod. That's amazing, man. That was a real shock. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, I'm probably a bit over leveled for him. Yeah. That's amazing though. I did not see that coming at all. It actually looks pretty. It looks pretty similar to the original room, right? Like it's the same shape. That's awesome. Because I guess you could technically do this as soon as you get Flammy, so... Man. Yeah, it remains to be seen whether it'll actually give me a sword orb. It might not. Might not. If it did... I'm amazed that you managed to program that to be able to actually recognize when someone does that glitch. And that you use the you use that unused sprite. Oh, that was amazing. There you go. Now I'm getting hit. Oh man. You could definitely make this boss like stupidly hard. And I think people would be like, okay with it. You could definitely make it so you need to be on like level 90 to be a chance. Oh man, I really didn't see that coming. That's awesome. I should probably set my That was amazing. Man, this mod just keeps on giving. Amazing. You somehow must have programmed it. I just wonder how, right? I wonder whether you check for a specific condition or... Yeah, what that was. I really did not expect that. That was amazing. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. It does you the courtesy of just taking you back to the forest. That was amazing, Tom. Now he's gone. Oh. That's awesome, Tom. So you made him disappear so you can't do that again. I'm so impressed by that. That was amazing. Alright. Well, I don't actually intend to complete the game with this level 10 orb, because I think it'll probably make it a bit too easy. But I do want to see what the description is. Let me forge the first place I find. Yep, that'll do. Northton. Man, that was so surreal. It was pretty freaky, actually, having that come up, having that text come up and that guy appear was pretty freaky. I feel like the level 10 forges could be worth heaps more, could cost heaps more than 40,000. Alright. The top sword, okay. Okay. I wonder if it sounds like it doesn't actually increase any other stats. 92, 47, 70. Well, all the other weapons do increase it, so. Oh, Adam. Yeah. Oh, I keep getting the wrong menu. This must be really annoying to watch. Yeah, that attack powers through the screen. Yep. So it does do something to my strength. I don't know if it did in the original or not. Probably. As I said, it's not a glitch to actually do all that often. Okay. Alright. That was amazing. I was keen to just see that. Man, that was amazing. Alright, I'm gonna hopefully... Cool. Right. It's thinking about it. There we go. Great. I'm really glad I actually saw that. That was awesome. Alright. I didn't expect that you would be able to program for that. That was amazing. Alright. This is it. At least that warning message has gone away on my stream, so that's good. Alright. Do I actually have items and stuff? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright, sure. I could, like, run through, but yeah, there's not much need to do that. Alright, I need to set their attack actions back. Yep. Wrong way. I always get that wrong. I've just never seemed to memorize the actual ring menus, like what order they're in. Anyway. Alright, let's head into the fortress. Or, yeah, try to. That's the aim. Right, that's a good start. So unfortunately my screenshot of some of my highlights is not going to include the one that we just experienced. Do you want to go on the whip? Thank you. Thank you, Zuzi. And that tsunami just walked off. Oh, now it's back. Oh, wrong way. See? Right. Oh, actually, there is one last thing I want to do. Actually, there's one last thing that I want to do. And like, what could that possibly be? Well, you'll find out. You will find out. I wonder how quickly I can get there. Tasnica? It's not Tasnica. It's not the Pure Land. It's not Ice Country. Alright, here we go. Yeah. That'll do. Man, that part 1 of this playthrough was... that was like 4.5 hours. That Wind Palace is so good. I think as soon as I first saw Cyrus, I thought this could be something really special. And then when the Wind Palace came up, I was just amazed. Well, I was really intrigued when he came up. But yeah, when I saw the Wind Palace, I was like, this is amazing. $100? Man, I could have gone to Potos. I wonder if he changed any of the dialogue in Potos. I doubt it. Like, that would be crazy, because you would need to you'd need to create some sort of flag or condition. But hey, I'll try it anyhow. See, I could have got it for $50. I would have saved so much cash. Bugger. Yeah, I don't want 2 bandanas. You know, you could do something really cool. I mean, there's plenty of things you could do. Doesn't mean they're good ideas. But you could put something back at the base of the waterfall. Well, maybe. I don't actually know how you do all your magic. Did I get this chest here? Yeah. You could definitely exploit this. And like use it rather. This is a really interesting room design. Like, it's quite unique. Guilty. It is my fault, isn't it? Alright. Okay. Alright. Now I'm good to go. Probably. Man, that was such a shock. Oh, man. Alright. Okay. Now I'm good to go. Come here, duck. Just die for me, mate. It's not that hard to die, just die. It's a good hit. Alright, we're going to make our way through the fortress and hopefully beat the mana beast. If I don't, then there's something really wrong with me. This kind of feels a bit like, it's a similar feeling in some ways to, I don't know if anyone watching's played Terranigma, but Ark's final day is a bit bittersweet. This feels a bit bittersweet. Zusi, Zuzwado, please, if you would. Moon me. Thank you. Do I want a candy? I could pick up a candy. Amulet ring. Alright. I could get the rare drop of the ninja gloves. It's pretty unlikely. Ninja gloves are something I've only seen maybe twice. Like, I'm not the world's biggest SoM player, not even close, but I've played it a few times and I've only seen like the ninja gloves maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Not much. I've thought before that it would be cool to do a playthrough and just do all the equip only the unusual armours. So, for example, like getting the silver vest or the chest guards in the ice country rather than the gold, or picking up the elbow pads at Kippo village, or the tortoise mail. Just all that sort of like the unusual armors. I think that would be fun. Who's got the sword? Oh. Alright. I know GWS and the Giants and the Suns are playing today, and I should be able to catch probably the last quarter on new replay. Excuse me. I had an orange before I started streaming, right? And here's a question for you. If you eat an orange, do you like cut it in quarters, or do you just like peel it with your hands? I feel like there's something to be gained by peeling it, though it is a lot more messy. Well done. How you deal with oranges is how you'll deal with life. I'm amazed that they can still Moogle me. Anyway. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, nearly past the first sector. 2 to go. Uh-oh, she's stuck. Normally in SoM that could be a big problem, but now, I mean, the fact that she'll just actually catch up automatically, perfect. Though I could have actually just gone back to the whip point there. Alright. Second segment. I just wanted to check my audio settings for a tick, because it doesn't quite sound right to me. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe that's better. Okay. Could you imagine if, like, Square Enix had someone dedicated like Tomm on their team for the Mana remake? Oh. Could you imagine it? It'd be like the best thing ever in gaming, right? Upsets me to think about it. Moon me. I actually don't know what my favorite weapon is in the game. Probably the spear or whip. The whip's great. The whip is great. Well, that quadrant was pretty quick. I didn't actually explore the whole of the Mana Fortress, really. Oh, well. Didn't quite get there in time. Okay. He's in trouble. Alright. We're not even at the hour mark yet, okay. Alright. That might have been a hit. Yep, it was. That corner there in my previous playthrough, oh, is a deadly corner coming down here. Many times I had the whole party get hit for 999. Gosh. He's in trouble. Yep. I get the feeling like finding the sweet spot in sort of streaming is all about finding what you want to do. Like, and I think it's the same in like relationships, right? Like you've got to like be yourself. Chance for a candy. I'll take it. It's a fairy cloak. I could throw it over the mana beast's eyes so it can't see. That'll fix it. That'll teach him. That'll learn him. Right. Is that a Simpsons quote? I can't remember. Like the Touch of Death episode. That must have been pretty early on. Man, early Simpsons, hey? Oh, nice hit. Right. I might need mooning. Need is a strong word, but yeah. Oh. Right. Oh, Zuzi, well done. Dang. Absolutely carving it here. Alright. Can I get in a couple before they use... Oh, he already used it? Oh no. Just got some evade going on. Okay, so I've used 32 MP to get here. I've still got a fair bit in the bank. Can you cross over that? No, you can't. Okay. Alright. Oh, you can. Okay. Here we go. Well, drop the controller. Back in the old SNES days, if you drop the controller with enough force, you could probably cause the console to freeze. So, right. Here we go. Yep. This is, I guess this is where we fought Mech Rider 3. Yep. We were teleported to the Mana Fortress temporarily. Or we were in the Mana Fortress before it rose. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure we fought him here. So maybe I'll try and go through this dialogue at like reading pace. That's a bit slower than reading pace. Dang, that's full on. That's a really good line there. Born in the shadow of darkness and raised in the light of mana. That is deep. He was born in the shadow of darkness. I wonder what that means. Anyway. bring it. That's a sad ending for him. It's funny, I can almost hear that guff in my head. I wonder if they fixed this typo yet. I mean, I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm being a bit too demanding, but there is a typo here that's a bit strange. See, he's being respectful to her. She's calling her my dear. Maybe a secret backstory is Thanatos is her uncle. Or something. One of them weird uncles, man. One of them weird uncles. You're just like, yeah. When he's around, man. No. I really like this music, hence I've... That's a great track. You're Tubby, right? Hey. Poor Karen. I didn't actually notice the typo there, so maybe it actually was fixed. I'll have to go back and look at it. All right. This track goes incredibly hard. It's one to play at max volume. Wait, have I got something that's more effective on a undead? Alright, let's give it a try. Oh man, that's huge. That's like nearly 50% or so. It's massive. I mean, Thanatos is not starting well. Oh, that was a good hit. Yeah. Use a magical herb. I have none of them. How do I have none? Okay. Oh, he's out. Okay. Thank you for the like. I would love to like crank the music, but it could actually do weird things to the stream, so it's probably worth it anyhow, right? Probably should heal. I can't. Alright, I'll use something. Nope. Oh, come on. Fine. Maybe. Feels like we're in a bit of a pattern here. Wow. Okay. How many? Ah, it's fine. Probably could have been a bit more patient and saved myself a cup, but okay. The Ceylon Dryad's mana magic is gone. Well, I've actually got a few viewers now, but I'm going to do something that's a bit annoying to watch. Format the internet. I'm going to do it. I'm going to format the net. Poor Karen. What the? All right. Oh. All right. Karen's got Dryad on a pretty good level already, I think. Oh, that's right. I made this mistake in my last playthrough. Like, I can't use mana magic. You need the sword. You need the sword equipped to use mana magic. Zuzi's got that on level 0. If I could get this to like level 2 or level 3, that'd be really handy. Finale. Hey there, Deadeye. Hope you're doing well on this, what is it, early Sunday morning? Level 1 or 2 would be really nice. Okay, so it didn't used to say that in that text box, right? So I don't remember it doing that. I don't think it did. But sure is going to make leveling up here a bit harder. Oh no, I think Karen's is probably worn off. I don't know if mana magic's like the other sabers where it goes off hits or whether it actually goes off time. But yeah, that's certainly much faster now. And Zuzi's like, I get to cast magic now. Yep. Because other than the orbs, he just doesn't cast much when I'm playing. It's because attack magic in this game is broken beyond belief. Right. Yeah, doing pretty good, thanks. Deadeye, pretty good, I guess, is a good summary. Yeah. I said level 3. I'm going to do that. But then again, I could get to like level 4. And I can walk circles. I can walk in a square around you. thrilling. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Wow, that's pretty quick. That's really quick. Okay. Why don't I just get Karen's to level 3 or something? Yeah, when you're doing a no attack magic game, this is how you get your dryad up for the sprite. It's really quick in SoM Plus, like really, really quick. That's obscene. Anyway. Yeah, so it's gonna keep saying revived mana sword until, which it's handy to know, but it's gonna do that each time until Zuzi's level 5 saber wears off. Okay, I might get it to level 4, right? That should do. But yeah, it's been a pretty good Sunday here, so I hope yours is also a good day. Good thing the mana beast is waiting patiently. I think the shade of like dark red it goes temporarily is really cool. Where's that? There. Oh, yeah, that was quick. Yeah, it might just be time. Right. So yeah, it's probably not much of a tip for anyone who's played the game enough, but you can cast magic a whole lot quicker if you're not controlling the character who is casting. Yeah. In that way, a one-player game can be easier than a two-player game, or a three-player game. Right. Look, I'll use a fairy walnut now. I'm going to adjust my music slightly. Let's see. It shall pause this until I... Okay. Let's go. So there's a bit of conjecture around as to, you know, is the mana beast actually flammy, right? Like, it. But yeah, Mana Redux does a good video on that, which I've linked before. I should actually link his channel. It's got some amazing stuff. If you use up all your mana power, you will disappear. Oh no. Oh no. Right. I am unable to process this and go through with it. I'm not going to kick the bucket. Right. That's never really explained, right? His world is separate. That's not really explained. It's just... no. Just throw that in there at the end. You sure? Mm-hmm. The classic. All right. Let's do it. Nope, that's not it. Yep. Still, there we go. Gonna need moon energy, right? You gotta have moon energy. So does this now show my attack power as, yeah, 226? Gosh, crazy. All right. Well, Brett, if you do find yourself watching this playthrough at some point, this is for you. And for all our memories, playing SoM. All right. Still doesn't do a whole lot, really. Come on. Come get some. Right. No. That is not... there we go. Bandana, you just do it in style, man. That was terrible. That's a decent hit. Right. Getting a whole lot of zeros in there. Oh, my moon energy wore off. Okay. Let's go a heal. Actually, you know, I'm not going to bother healing. I'll just use a roll jam. Now we just did that. Let's do the other one. Mana magic, yep. This was really hard on my no evade playthrough. This was a crazy fight. I had to use all my barrels. And that's game. That is so easy when you've got armor on and, well, yeah, being able to hit for like 960, 970 each hit really helps. Yeah, that's, you get to a particular level, and that level might be 70, probably 80 something, and that fight is not even, it's not even a thing. But and that follows a lot of games, right? Like the end boss is not the hardest boss, right? Well, Zuzi's back to his own world, whatever that means. It's never really explained, but now we get to enjoy this awesome ending music. Thank you to everyone who's actually joined in over these 12 videos. I do really love this game, so I'll probably play it again on stream sometime, and I'm keen to actually check out Tomm's other mod, Climate Crisis, at some point. Doug Smith must have been part of Nintendo of America at that time, because I thought he got producer credits on Secret of Evermore, but I could be mistaken. There he is. Gemma, wonderful man. Man, this SoM Plus has been amazing. It has been so much fun. Yep, Sage Jock, who doesn't actually exist yet, Gemma says talked to him. Yep. The old sand ship. Oh no, thanks heaps for commenting and to watching, Deadeye. Really appreciate it, and I hope you've got something out of it. Rudolph. Nasir. I was not ready for the one last surprise Tomm had for me. That was amazing. That was excellent. I didn't think that going back for the glitch and going for the last sword orb like that, he would be ready for me, but he was. It was great. Yes. There's still only one type of chair in the game. Actually, in the original, I thought it would have been great to have a second chair enemy, because they were really good. Yep, you've added the extra, the cannon travel sister, right? That's cool. Was the dwarf elder there in the original? I don't think he was. Could be wrong. Okay. Fana. Gorgeous. I mean, yep. There's Fana on the left. Yep. She's not sort of, Mary Kate Olsen gorgeous, but, for SNES, yeah. Ted Woolsey, hey? He cops a lot of flack, I think, but he did a great job, particularly considering the demands on him. You know, 3 decades ago. The focus group, man. Wonder what these guys are like up to now, hey? Mind-boggling to think. The world's changed so much in 30 years. It's ridiculous. Hey, that's great. You've put yourself in the credits. Awesome. That's awesome. Moppleton, yep. Kethanoff, Binary Nova, and Zaid. Awesome. That's really good, man. That's really cool. That's really great that you put your team in the credits there. That's awesome. Zuzi, thank you. Now you get to sit and watch the stars go by. I really shouldn't get emotional. Yeah. It's an awesome ending. I'm wondering what that is that the sprite's holding. Maybe it's a gun. But, right. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for everyone who stopped in and commented and chatted with me. Thanks to Tomm and the team. That was great. You know, before I started playing, if you had told me Secret of Mana Plus was so good that you wouldn't go back to the original, I would tell you to get stuffed. I'd tell you to get bent, and that there was absolutely no way. But I call you an absolute moron, but I can't see any compelling reason that I would ever want to go back. Only if I was doing, like, I don't know, wanting to do speed runs of the original or something. Like, I'm not really approaching it with rose tinted glasses. Like, I think there are things that are probably slightly worse, but overall it's a massive net positive. So, oh, it's a banjo. Yeah, I mean that would make more sense than a gun. Thanks, Zero. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I always feel sad sort of completing the game. It's weird. But this playthrough especially has been amazing. So I appreciate it. Zero, thank you. Yes, I think a banjo is a much better answer than a gun. Because if he was packing heat all game and he never told us, I'd be ticked off. Yeah. Before I end the stream, I wanted to go back through some of the screenshots of my favorite moments of SoM Plus. So I'll do that, and yeah, we'll do that, and we'll do that. All right. It'd be cool if I could fade out the music, but I can't. I'm not really set up for that, so you'll just have to pretend that this is a nice fade out, and it's not going to be. Yeah, it's just going to be that. What I want to do is let's go to that. Cool. And I was just going to do a bit of a slideshow, just 21 images, not unfortunately not including the amazing addition I found today, but let's give it a go. So this is right. There's a shortcut here. What is it? Control 0. Is that it? Yeah. Great. But I'm doing something really strange. I need to close this. That might look a bit better. Yeah, it looks pretty ordinary actually, but that'll do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thrilled with that mod. I can't imagine it's all that fun to watch compared to playing, so if you're interested, go to hackofmana.com and give it a go. Like it's a lot of fun, and I hope the day comes when I can play that again. I can play that 3-player, because that would be a lot of fun. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go through this and then right. Right. Is it okay? Cool. All right. So this was like the first new thing I saw. Right, was Cyrus outside the Pandora ruins, and that was amazing because that was the first of quite a few NPCs, but he added a whole lot of story depth, which I thought was really good. I was quite impressed when I saw him, so that was really good. Can I use this? Yeah, I can. Second screenshot. So this was in Dwarf Village. This was something else I was also really impressed with. In the original game, after you defeat Tropicalo in Gaia's Navel. Yep. I keep calling it Gaia's Navel. Yep. yeah, normally when you defeat Tropic Hallow, you all the villagers, all the dwarves disappear and don't come back. But Tomm's changed that, and yeah, one or two of them actually have something new to say, which was really neat. All right. Thirdly, I really liked how there were multiple times, not a lot, maybe 2 or 3 in the game. You could pick up like chests in scenarios, and you could pick up armor. I really liked that. I thought that was really good. I think it means so much more than just picking up money all the time, and that was really cool. That was really good, and it kind of also brings in new elements if you were going to do a no stores playthrough. But yeah, being able to pick up armor in scenarios like that was really good. Yep, that was great. So this was the Wind Palace here, which was amazing. The Wind Palace in the original just ended up being just one room, but the way Tomm and the team actually made that to be like a full proper temple was really good. He put in a whole lot of new dynamics. It was excellent. It was so much fun. And one of the things here, which I screenshotted, which I enjoy, was actually seeing Fana again. And both Fana and Sheiks had more airtime, which was really good. And the dialogue here was also really good. Not just Fana's dialogue, but also there are a couple of instances in the game where there was more dialogue between the 3 party members, which was really good. But yet, Wind Palace was amazing. It was great. Let's see, next one. Yes, this was the part that really I really didn't expect. When I saw this dialogue, I'm like, what's going on? So this is just after Kakara and on your way to Southtown, you can escape the desert heat and head to the Empire. And I just expected Southtown and Northtown to be the same. But what I got was something that was just out of this world. I'm really glad that I didn't have this spoiled, because it was just amazing. Absolutely incredible. What Tomm did to the Empire area, so Southtown, Northtown, and in between, amazing. The Lazuli Falls was incredible. This whole new area of the game was incredible. Amazing. Yeah. Loved it. Really good sort of level design. A good environment. It was something really special. This is another screenshot of it, just sort of showing you a bit of the design, but yep, it was it was great. It was really, really good. Yes, it was a great area there. So this probably doesn't show too much really, but it's a reminder of the new Southtown. So there were a few more buildings added to Southtown, including the Traveling Girl, who might be coming up soon. New buildings. The Southtown upgrade was like really nice. Really nice. Right, so the traveling girl, who in the original game is in Kakara, does actually travel around a few locations here, and you can follow her along. That's excellent. I really enjoyed that too. See, the things that Tomm added were so thoughtful. It's like it's like you like sorry. It's like amazing that there are people out there who love this game, who love it just as much as I do. You know, I think that's what I really enjoyed, is just knowing that there are many people really who love this game and appreciate it and to value it as much as I do or more, right? I'm certainly not the world's biggest SoM buff, nowhere near it, but just to see the passion and the heart and the love for the game that Tomm and the team had, just amazing. I was so thrilled with what he's done to this masterpiece. Right. Next. Yeah, this was another great part of the game too that I sort of skipped on through and didn't really talk about, was the falls between Southtown and Northtown. Once again, it was great for the NPCs to get a bit more airtime. You can see Chrissy here. I thought all the additions he made to the story were great. I loved all of them. Once again, thoughtful, considered, just showing an absolute love and care for the game. Yeah. Just like I was saying earlier, like if you had people like Tomm working on that SoM remake, the one that came out in 2018, like what could they have accomplished? But this is amazing. But yeah. So this scenario was really good. Like waterfalls and stuff. Like there was really nothing quite like it. I mean, Gaia's Naval was similar kind of. But this was a really great scenario in its own right, and it was really well done, and great to see Sheiks again. Good for him to get a bit more airtime, because it's in the original game, those I nearly called them God Generals, but that's Tales of the Abyss. I'm a bit too wonky, but for all of them to actually, for the extra airtime that some of them got was really good. The extra story there was great. So this was another surprise. Outside Gold City, there was this winding path along the coastline, which was awesome. Had some more enemy types there. It was actually, it was you can see a lot of it's a recolor, but it was really good. It was great having that new area to explore, and there was also a part where you were walking over water, like walking on top of water. And there's not a whole lot of that in game, like in the original. So that was actually really cool in that scenario to actually have that. Walking over like a large mass of water. It was a good area. And then at the end of that was well, I won't spoil it, but it was another NPC that really greatly added to the whole Northtown Southtown Empire story. It was really good to see the fetch quest for the gold tower key, to have it expanded. Like, that was excellent, and to add more lore and to tie in more of the characters. Oh, it was really, really good. Excellent. And then speaking of Gold Tower, I was not expecting this to get a sort of what's the word, makeover, remaking. That was excellent too. Really didn't expect it. Really well done. Like, the environments look really good. Actually climbing the tower and having outside components was a lot of fun. There's a new rabbite type there that you can see, but that was a really good scenario. And I didn't actually show it next, but the boss of that scenario and how he actually rode in the Scorpion army for another fight was actually really good too. I probably didn't give this the attention it deserved when I was playing through it, and I'm probably not giving it the attention it deserves now either. But the new Moon Palace was excellent too. You can see this environment, like, you went through a whole lot of the old environments, like from previous areas in the game at night time. It felt very surreal. It was really good what he did with that. It had quite a nice sort of like story segment to it too. It was good. And this is another shot from the Moon Palace. So, yep, great that another palace, which was just one room, has now been turned into a full thing, like a full palace. And even for those two palaces alone, SoM Plus adds so much value to the game. Incredible. If even if you're going to be as picky as you could be, right? Like, you would prefer to have proper palaces than not have them. And I think he's done such a great job with those two, like the Wind and the Moon Palace. I do wonder, I mean, it would be hard to do, but I think in the original Mana Redux states that there was going to be a bit more around the water palace. I do wonder if there could be something you could do there, but I'm also, I'm just, really grateful for what we've got here. Okay, next one. We're getting through it. Yep. This, I mean, it seems like a small thing, but it actually makes a big difference. Is Tomm, or one of the people? There were a couple of other people listed for these scrolling fix, and I apologize that I do not recall your names. Fixed up the background here on the lofty mountains, and it looks great. Looks excellent. So yeah, to go for 30 years and like never really see that properly, or rarely see it at best, and then to actually see the art how it was intended is really good. Oh boy, I'm talking too much. Another thing was, I mean, I think they're not all fixed yet, but a lot of the major ones are, and the major ones that I can think about are, but just the typo fixes in the game. Like, we had 30 years of not having a space between all and about. So fixing up the typos and stuff is a really nice improvement. And I may not talk for much longer because I'm losing my voice. Boy, breathe. Okay, so this was really good too. So toward the end of the game, once you got Flammy, you could head to the lighthouse, and instead of just talking about the coral sea and what's hidden under the coral reef, Picard here actually guided you to new scenarios or new bosses, really. So basically a whole heap of new side quests for orbs, and those were really good, making use of some existing locations and then creating some small new ones was really good. Like, small but good. So that was quite good to actually have the lighthouse have a purpose there. That was really good. So this is a screenshot here of that's a bit blurry, but it's the level 9 weapons. So Tomm added an extra weapon level and moved the level 9 weapons to level 10, and then put in a new set of weapons, which is what you see here. I actually really liked the Solar Halo because it was a cool name, looked cool, and made the boomerang so much cooler. But you can't really see it there, but all the level 9 and level 10 weapons actually are now effective against a particular type, more effective, which was a really good touch, because in the original, the level 9 weapons didn't have any sort of special properties like that. And you can see there that the Solar Halo raises intelligence, and all the level 9 weapons actually raised stats along with the level 10 ones. I think there's only 2 more. Right. So this is the Pure Land. And it was great to be able to, in the original game, if you leave the Pure Land without getting the hero's best helmet, the Griffin Helm, then you can't go back for it. But Tomm's changed that now, and he's actually added a path there, so you can actually go into an area and collect for the Griffin Helm, which is really neat. So you don't get locked out of that. Really neat. And lastly, it's just showing you the level 10 weapons. So they retain their normal level 9 names, but all of them have an effectiveness against a particular type, are more effective, and raise a variety of stats, and raises one quite a bit. So I think there were probably a few things that I actually missed out on there, but I really enjoy what Tomm and the team have done with this mod. It's been great fun to actually play it through. I've enjoyed it a lot. My favorite moment might be being blasted to the outside of the Empire and having to make my way into Southtown. That might be my favorite part, but the new palaces were great. The new dialogue was great. All the dialogue felt quite authentic. Excellent. Like, it's just, my concern is that it was done by someone who just wouldn't really get the game, but Tomm really gets the game, and you can see he cares. And that's why he's created an absolute masterpiece here. And I couldn't recommend it more highly for anyone who's played Secret of Mana in the past. Like, I can't see myself going back to the original. At least not for like normal play. So, yep, it's a lot of great additions, and I hope to be able to play it multiplayer sometime. Yeah, I think I probably talked myself hoarse. But in terms of sort of what's next, I might play Secret of Mana Plus through again at some stage in the future. I am also interested in trying out Climate Crisis, which is another mod. It doesn't claim to do quite the same to the game, but I think that could be really good. Before I go back into Secret of Mana, though, there are a couple of other things I'd like to do. Part of me's been thinking about pulling out the old Commodore 64 games and playing through a couple of those. Just something a bit different. There's also a Dash Crandicoot playthrough, and I've actually really enjoyed that. So, yeah, look, I don't know how many sort of series like this I'll be doing, but I just really appreciate you guys heaps tuning in. Like, it's part of me that just thinks like, wow, you're taking time out, or you're listening to me. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope that you have a good Sunday wherever you may be. And thank you to Tomm and the team for this great mod. I don't know what more I can say, but thanks. And hopefully we might meet again sometime. But until then, take care, God bless, and thanks, Deadeye. Feel free to, if you come up with any suggestions, feel free to like comment and let me know too, because I'm open to ideas too. But I appreciate you stopping by too, and to watching. So yeah, and commenting. Thank you. It's been great with yourself, Zero Helios, and and there's a few others there, including Tomm himself a few weeks back, which was great. I've really appreciated it, so thank you. Great. Well, you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and yeah, hopefully we might I might sort of dream something you might be keen on checking out. But yeah, you take care, and yep, thanks for watching. Great mod. An excellent mod. Tomm. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So good.